Hey guys, Josh the RV Nerd here again at home at night with another of my extremely pathetically low-tech ghetto ways of explaining things. But I thought this is such it sometimes, the simplest example is literally just the most powerful. This is something you can do at home. You can replicate at home, you can touch it, you can feel it, you can understand it. Um, a person on YouTube was asking, I've got a Nissan Pathfinder. Can I tow this 26-foot trailer? My Pathfinder can tow 6,000 pounds. The trailer only weighs 4,200. If you're just looking weight to weight, which is where most people are going to go, they're going to say, oh, yeah, no, you're fine. You've got more than enough tow capacity. And while that is true, you also have to take into consideration wheelbases. A shorter wheelbase vehicle gets pushed around more easily by a longer wheelbase trailer. Here's kind of what I mean. This is what I want you to do. Like, I took apart some of my old creations here. I raided the kids' Lego box, which is my hand-me-down Lego box, because I was a big-time Lego kid. But, so, this little thing right here, this represents like an SUV. Whereas this represents something like a half-ton or a more heavy-duty specialized towing vehicle. Just take your fingers on here, and as it rolls back and forth, try to turn it. And you can start to feel the turning radius of this thing. Right about here, you can see how sharp this is turning. Now, if I move up here to this longer wheelbase thing, and I kind of perform the same experiment in light quotes, you see how large of an arc this is compared to this little guy, which can turn on a dime. Well, this is the hiccup. Your SUV here, it makes for an awesome daily driver as compared to this big long truck. Your SUV can turn really nicely into those little parking spaces, whereas your truck needs a football field to make that same turn, and then you have to kind of adjust it to, do the 5-point turn to pull into a parking space. But when you're towing, this exact same quality is literally now working against you. As the trailer wiggles, as it starts to push, you see how quickly that turns. But as it starts to push this, you see how it has to go much, much further to accomplish the same thing. So the trailer doesn't have to push really hard on this little SUV to make you start going like this down the road. But the trailer has to do extreme work to get this to really push and twist. Now, you can't feel what I'm feeling with my hands. You don't get that tactile sense just by watching this video. You can do this at home. The Lego company has made it so that these are available internationally for the low, low price of way too much money. I cannot believe how much money I think my parents used to spend on Legos. Look at how much they are now. I'm glad I kept mine. They're worth $1 million now. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent like I always get. Try this at home. This is a great explanation. It's not just about what is my vehicle's towing weight capacity. You also have to take into account how long your wheelbase is. Now, the next magic question. Okay then, what are the ratios, smart guy? And the answer is, I don't know. But I bet you guys do. There's a couple people out there, like one of our YouTube followers, great commenter. If you see him talk, you guys can listen to him. His name's a guy in his computer. I bet he knows. I bet he's got some magic ratio for this stuff. Someone out there is going to know. We don't run into it that often. And, there's most of the time when someone's in a smaller vehicle, they tend to tag along a smaller trailer to go with it. So it's not something that we bump into very often. We tackle it on a case-by-case basis. Anytime you're in a smaller vehicle, though, make sure you get a really appropriately sized weight distribution and anti-sway hitch so you don't get this near as bad. Because you don't have the luxury of that longer wheelbase masking the push of the trailer, masking the trailer push on the side because it touches you and you spin. I put the same amount of touch on this and you can see how it doesn't go near as far. It's not near at the angle of variance that little guy is. So this video is here really just to give you an idea of another factor, as if you needed another one, but another factor to consider and do your homework on before making a big purchase. Thank you for hanging out with me today in my home. I'm trying really hard not to show you the rest of the kitchen counter, because although it's very organized, if I just back up at a glance, it's going to look kind of cluttered. And if my wife ever saw this, she'd have a heart attack, fearing that everyone in America and internationally here thinks that we have a messy, cluttered kitchen, when in reality that's not true. Although she has to deal with my voice and my face every single day, I don't think she's going to go out of her way to try to seek this out on the internet. And I'm on another tangent. It's late. I'm going to let you go. I probably could have wrapped this up 2 minutes ago, but anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. Happy Lego camping, everyone.